Nature Nerd here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a sketchbook page, so you're going to join along with me as I just sketch in my sketchbook. I am using the Tuimiz, I probably am butchering that, the Tuimiz animal generator. It's pretty popular on Instagram if you're in like the critter and dino scene. So just gotta follow along with me. I'll have some commentary along the way. As you could see, the body form was a bat. What was it? A bat-eared fox. Yeah, so I'm just sketching that out right now, just blocking it in. So we're gonna do this sketch in real time, and then the line art and the coloring will be fast-paced. So yeah, I'm just trying to decide. And I'm looking at a reference photo, but I'm just blocking it in. The eyes. And yeah, it was a nice exercise for me to do. Something to fill in a sketchbook page. It's kind of fun to do when you don't really know what to draw in your sketchbook, and you want to draw, but you have no idea what to draw, and you just want to do something and not think about it. So I had a lot of fun with this. I actually like how the creature design came out. I don't know if I want to add it into my Atlar world building project that I'm working on and probably will be working on for like the rest of my life probably. Because it came out actually interesting and I feel like it could be a real creature. Okay, so now we're doing the head. And I got barn owl. And I just go for the general shape. I kind of use some creative liberties, and I don't do like the beak or anything. I'm just getting the shape of the barn owl head. But yeah, I might actually incorporate this creature into my world somehow. I might change it a little bit, but I kind of like how the design came out so much that, yeah. And do forgive me if my commentary is kind of all over the place and splotchy, because I'm kind of new to this. Alright, so we got anteater for ears. And I didn't really know that, I guess, pay attention that the anteater's ears were almost like, I guess you can say human-y, but they're, I guess, like a goblin. They're like very almost human-esque, but not quite. I mean, they're still pointy, so that's why I would say goblin. They have goblin ears. And they were cute. And now we're doing the eyes, and for eyes, I got bison. Which actually favored what my next prompt was for the nose. It actually kind of goes together, because they're kind of, well, they are related creatures, so that kind of worked out for me, and I think that's partly why it made the creature design so cohesive. Like, the really only part of the creature that wouldn't be cohesive would be the legs, but even so, it almost, you'll see later on, it almost gives it like a griffin-esque appearance, which I like. So maybe I can make him like a mythical creature of some sort in my lore, since he's already kind of a griffin. Alright, so I got the eyes down, so now for the nose, and we got wildebeest. And at first I was like, oh no, this, like, it looks like Squidward, it looks really weird, like, I didn't know if I liked this at first, but as they always say, you know, trust the process. Just power through the ugly stage, and good stuff may come of it. Apparently, I was thinking, deciding what my next move would be. Alright, so now for the legs. And I got Carnotaurus, one of my favorite dinosaurs. I apologize if you hear the dishwasher in the background. Unfortunately, this is my opportune time when no one's home to do voice recording, so I do apologize for background noise. Yeah, doing the feetsies. Very unprofessional. I'm taking a drink while I'm recording, but, you know. We're here just to kind of chillax and have fun. This is not a super serious art channel. This is just my art journey. Alright. So now for the feet. I got Penguin, which it's just kind of just putting web in between the toes. And other than that, like, it's basically the same feet. Again, I lucked out with that. And I did do this all in one go. I'm not like, you know, going through and like editing which one I want. Like, this was like one bam, 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 bam. I did it all in one go. And the colors I got for this was, it was so good. Alright, so tail I got Bumblebee. So I did the full thorax of the Bumblebee to make it kind of look like the tail. And like, I feel like it works. I like it. If I do kind of use this creature as a mythical creature for my world building project, I might edit that a little bit so it's not an actual like insect thorax. It's more of just like a poofy tail. But that's what I kind of went with. And it looks really good. Yeah, so I'll probably make it into just a tail. Alright, now for the coat. It's of a dog, and the coat is kind of interesting. It's almost sheep-like. It's like very puffy, yet see-through almost. And how they usually do like the grooming cuts on the dog, like it has like a huge pompadour on the head. So I was trying to get that right. I don't know if I succeeded in that, but I think it looks pretty good. But it was kind of cute how I did like the little pompadour on it. But yeah. So I'm just cleaning up some of the lines here. Figuring out where I want to put stuff. Puffing out the face. Alright, so now for the legs. So I don't know if this is being cheeky or not, I didn't want to do Carnotaurus legs for the front as well. I kind of wanted to keep it I wanted to keep it as the fox legs. Because I feel like, yes, technically they're legs, but they would be like 4 limbs, so there would be the arms. So I just didn't want them to be the Carnotaurus legs. So I kept them as the fox legs, but the feet, I still went with a more penguin-y-ish feet. Kept it like for 3 toes and made it scaly. Alright, so now I'm lining it, and I'm using just a generic ballpoint pen. I think it's a Pentel RSVP. I really like these pens. They're only like $1 on Amazon. You know, they're real smooth. I just like how they're like thin, but you can still do thicker lines with them. I really like these pens. These are really good. I mean, for a buck, like, they're great. I think it's actually like $1 for 2. So they're only like 50 cents each. And they seem like they work pretty well with like any medium. I just would wait a little bit before erasing because I feel like they can smear. So you want to make sure the ink is dry before you do any erasing of any sort. But other than that, it's a great pen. So I do end up smudging stuff on this, but the coloring, yeah, as you can see, it kind of smeared, but the coloring covers it up, so it didn't really matter. So I got yellow striped basslet, which is a cute little fish. It looks like it's a good like fish tank fish. Very colorful, very bright. It has like a yellow stripe on the back, and it's like a pinky purple color. Very bright neon colors. So I was like, this is the most epic colors I could have gotten. But yeah, I mean, I did put some purple in there for shading and just some variant, but I kept with the pink and yellow. And I tried to keep the fluffy appearance, so I was coloring in like little circles, like just spiraling around, which I think helps keep the fluffy appearance. But as you can see, like now that's lined and starting to get colored, like this is a pretty cool creature design. I was like, I lucked out. Because I've seen some like weird abominations that were like, people were like, how am I gonna make this like cohesive and fit? It's like, so I think I really lucked out with this. So I'm going in with some shading, kind of darkening up some areas. You know, and this is just a simple sketchbook entry. Which I plan on doing a series where we'll just like relax. I'll do a page in my sketchbook and you can just join me along the way. I'm going to try and make these 15 to 20 minutes so they're not that long of a video. And I will work on my commentary. I will work on not trying to say all the time, but I can't guarantee anything because I get nervous and I don't know what to say sometimes. I'm a very to the point person, so I struggle to make conversation sometimes if no one's talking to me. Anyway, doing a nice thick outline with Posca pen. And I leave it with no background, which is fine. This, you know, a sketchbook is just for exercise, so, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect in your sketchbook. It's just a place to have fun and to, you know, improve your techniques. There's my little signature, and I'm done. Here's some nice shots of them. And thank you for joining me on this sketchbook page. Later. Bye.